Hurricane Dorian is going to make a catastrophic pass to the Bahamas later today as a Category 5 with winds of 160 miles per hour and an estimated pressure of 927 millibars. At 9 a.m. it was at 26.5 north, 76.5 degrees west. Treasure Key is on the CDPS scale for potential landfall today. The whole island could receive the worst of this storm. Stage 8 on the CDPS, catastrophic, with rainfall estimates possibly reaching 25 inches. Here is the storm's current location projected onto the map. There it is again, stage 8, catastrophic, and it's just off the coast now of the northernmost Bahamas, going to move over some of those islands later today, possibly at this intensity. It's just 37 miles from Marsh Harbour, 133 from Freeport, 221 from West Palm Beach, 331 from Orlando, and 411 from Jacksonville, Florida. This storm is extremely dangerous at this time. A hurricane warning is in effect for the northwestern Bahamas, with a hurricane watch for Andros Island, a tropical storm warning for Deerfield Beach to Sebastian Inlet, and a tropical storm watch from Golden Beach to Deerfield Beach. The warnings in Florida may extend later today. Rainfall expectations over the next 5 days look like this, and you can see there along the coast of Florida might just get the edge of that massive amount of rain towards the center of the storm. The pink areas are above 3 inches, but it could, near the center, could be anywhere near 20 inches. As it moves up towards the east coast of the United States, if it does make a landfall there, you're probably looking at 12 to 16 inches. Current sea surface temperatures look like this, around 28 or 29 degrees Celsius, all the way up until the coast of Florida, and further north as well, sea surface temperatures remaining warm for a little while longer. So this is what we expect from the models. This is the GFS taking it through those islands, as I said, just north of Freeport. And it's going to move very slowly. 48 hours, it's not going to move very much at all, and then it's going to go along the coast of Florida and then shoot up towards the north and northeast later on in the week. Could still be a significant Category 2 hurricane by the time the GFS says that the storm makes landfall just east of Wilmington. Of course, the models have been changing a lot, and we can't really tell you when or where we might see a US landfall, if we see one at all. 99% chance tropical storm force winds at Treasure Key, probably already occurring. 92% at West Palm Beach, 91 at Melbourne, 55 at Jacksonville, and 62% chance of tropical storm force winds in Charleston. Here is the current model spread. You can see the H1 wants even more strengthening in the next 6 hours. It is actually feasible, but most of the other models now are saying that the storm is peaking. Wind shear is 10 to 15 knots, which is just about favourable, and that will continue for a good 3 or 4 days. Sea surface temperatures will drop according to some models if it does take the track that it's expecting. Not sure why, because they should remain warm. Relative humidity also looking good. In short, this storm is still going to have a lot of strength as it moves on further north, and if it is going to weaken, it's going to be very slowly, and it could take a good 3 or 4 days for the storm to lose major hurricane strength. Could even take longer than that, to be honest, if the storm continues to overperform as it has been doing its whole life ever since the Eastern Caribbean. Here is the satellite imagery, and the eye is edging closer at every frame to those islands. It's moving at about 7 or maybe 6 now miles per hour. It is still moving at a significant speed though. We were hoping it would maybe stall early. If that was to happen, the storm might have avoided making landfall, but it looks to me at this stage that we're going to see a landfall on those islands, Great Abaco Island first of all, in about 4 or 5 hours, possibly less if it jogs to the south. More updates on the Force 13 channel and on our live stream. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube channel. If you're not there already, you may well be. Good chance of that. Subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 on there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron. You can see more information about all the benefits involved by visiting patreon.com/Force13. With a special thanks to these people for being our most valued patrons this month: You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colors wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.